Hi, welcome to Life Artists. I'm Barbara Drouet, and this is the place where we embody our creativity. Did you know that motivation is actually something that you can practice? If you want to practice with me now, learn how to motivate yourself by choice, come join me. Hello, Life Artists. Welcome back to part 2 of our motivation special. And this time we're going to be practicing how to create states of motivation. Now, motivation is literally our desire to do things at its base. And it's also the difference between excitement that you feel to create and that you actually can maintain when you're in flow, or lazing around the house all day. Now, it's a crucial element in setting and really attaining our goals. And research shows that you can actually influence your own levels of motivation. Now, as a physical expression, motivation can be equated with high states of energy and attention that you put to use towards taking an action. It's a nice definition. Motivation states for the body actually feel like energy, movement, intensity, relaxation, heat, curiosity, challenge. No? And these states create a whole bunch of attention and focus. Now, I'm going to give you 8 practices in this blog for creative motivation. And we're going to look at it really from what I teach as life artists, primarily from the body. Ready? Number 1, the active use and promotion of pleasure, play, imagination. Okay? Now, these are things, if you want to motivate yourself, you want to get into literally creating states actively, promoting them, doing it not just because they happen, but because you actually create that state. Because you actually take times when you make literally time to create states of pleasure. Now, things like play, imagination, orgasmic meditation, physicality, sensuality, attention to our senses, when we're really enjoying a great meal, conversation, a beautiful experience. And when we want to learn and hone our states of pleasure in our neural pathways, the more pleasure states that we allow actively and create them and pursue them, the more they become our experience. All right, number 2. So let's get clear about our top 5, how do I want to feel motivators? Okay? What are how do I want to feel motivators? Danielle Laporte is an excellent source for this. Okay, check out everything she does. I just really love what she calls desire mapping. But I'm going to add to it. I want to, while you're really researching and figuring out how do I want to feel, because if you think about it, everything that you're doing, you're asking yourself, how do I want to feel in the end, right? And I'm going to add to it by saying, what do I want my experience to be like? Now, your experience, as we talk about at Life Artists, is the physical expression of your desire as a whole body. It's not just a feeling or a thought. It's how do I want to feel as a state? Why? Because then you can create that. Now, if you know how you are creating that desire, then you can have a daily practice of embodying this desire and creating that in your daily experience. So number 3, consciously set up repetition of rituals of pleasure. Consciously play. Yeah? You guys all remember Pavlov's dog? You know, he like ding-ling-ling and the... I want you to play Pavlov with your own neurotransmitters. Now, what I mean is, Pavlov's dog was a ritual, right? The little bell rang and the dog said, food. If you do this, if you set up rituals of pleasure, you create the production of dopamine, those hormones that make us feel good, before the experience, right? The dog started salivating before the food was there, just from the bell. Now, this gets you ready in advance for the reward you know is coming. Now, I use for instance, my morning coffee as a pleasure ritual, which gets me up and happily out of bed. I smell the coffee, I buy the best coffee I can find, I grind it fresh, and I anchor all these sounds and smells and tastes and the physical, sensual experience of this coffee as a reward for getting up, for starting my day. So on days when I'm just not wanting to get up, I use this anchor to start the wave of positive endorphins flowing. Yeah? I imagine and remember the pleasure and the experience of my morning coffee while I'm in bed. And the result is, just like Pavlov, yeah, I give the idea in my head, the diddle ding 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 ding, there's a nice coffee waiting for you. And even if I'm in that kind of, the result of that neuro pathway being repeated, a pleasure ritual, is that I start getting excited. I have cozy anticipation, and sure enough, within minutes, I'm up because I want my coffee. Now, creating these rituals literally programs the dopamine response in advance. And like we talked about before, like Pavlov's, we create the anticipation of the reward of that experience. That morning coffee ritual serves me, and I use it to motivate me to get up and start my day with pleasure. Now, this is the positive use of a routine. So number 4, seek out states that you want and mirror them. Now, sometimes we don't truly know the experience that we desire, right? I desire to feel confident and outgoing, but I've been shy and introverted most of my life. So how can I embody and create the experience that I've as if never had, right? So find someone who does know this experience, who embodies that. Talk to them, mirror their states, thoughts, their feelings, and then practice recreating them in your own body. Number 5, become a detective. Yeah? Be attentive to your daily physical states and the experiences that you are manifesting. Okay? What it means is pay attention to the states that you feel, the states where you felt unwell, stressed, and take note. How was I physically during those times? Yeah? How did I breathe? How did I contract? How was I standing? Yeah? And equally important, yeah, how did I manifest the pleasure and the excitement that I felt today? Number 6, involve yourself in new experiences and actively seek out places and people and situations which match the states which you wish to embody, which give you energy, and promote being the states of experiencing that you're practicing. Now, our body mirrors those around us. And if you wish to create and experience energy, creativity, joy, interest, remember that like matches like. Just think about it from your own experience. You come in, you're full of ideas and excitement, and you meet that one friend who's embodying depression and low energy and the chosen mood of life sucks. And after a very short time, what happens to all of that energy and excitement? It's gone, right? So choose the state you wish, not only your own physical body, but recognize we are all one body. The body of your friendships, the body of your work environment, the body of your peers and social agreements, the body of our politics and our worldview. Choose the bodies that you wish to mirror and be around. Number 7, allow what is. Now get used to saying yes and. I say it all the time in my trainings, yeah? Instead of saying yes, but, get used to start saying yes and. And when we're in non-motivating, quote, states that really just persist, I want you to just first allow the is. Embody what is happening fully. Instead of resisting and feeling, it shouldn't be like this, yes, but, take a minute to feel the is state for a minute and make this stronger. Yeah? If you feel, make it a bit stronger and really allow yourself to be that for a minute. And experience what comes fully, and with all the respect and love and the full desire to experience what is happening in your life right now. By allowing the is, we allow ourselves to be real with all of our experiences, sadness, disappointment, anger, fear. I mean, all of these states enliven and enrich our experience. We need them. The effort to not have the is extremely uncomfortable. And stress for our body, it means contraction. I don't want something. Now, when you reframe this is agreeing fully to the experience of what's happening. And sometimes this just means having a great cry, allowing yourself to express, I'm pissed, I'm hurt, I have limits. Yeah? But be that, be it fully. Now, once that state is lived and expressed fully, then we can choose again. say yes and again. And number 8, practice, practice, practice. And this is why I do all this training, and this is why I do my workshops. We need practice, guys. I mean, changing our physical state, most of us weren't taught this state. So it'll take some practice. Now you can definitely check out the frame trainings that I make about how to create optimal states and how to embody that. Every training that I do is about that. And then explore with it, play with it, practice. Motivation, just like love and trust and self-confidence, are all for me verbs. They're states of taking action. And when you embody motivation, you are already out there doing that because that's already in your experience. So let's train this. Hi, and welcome to this week's training where we are continuing our training about motivation, but we're going into the doing of motivation. We're going to embody and imagine what we did last week, which is to create a state, and then we're going to bring a lot of physical energy to that state and see how it allows us to expand and create that state even more clearly in our life. So I want you to just close your eyes, stand up, and just start taking a few big, full, rich breaths. Allow your neck to relax, your knees to relax. Let your low back let go. And now while you're breathing in a rich, full breath, you're going to breathe in to one side, turning your head to that side. Breathing out all the way, slowly, 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 out, 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 out to the left. Breathe in fully, fully, fully. And really expand your breathing here, guys. Now again, we can do an exercise, which is moving our head to the left and the right, or you can really feel this wonderfully beautiful movement of your head moving to the right and the left. And now you're going to lift your arms up, breathing in. And relax, take a breath. And you want to take your right leg and you're going to pull it into your body. Relax it and relax. Take a breath. Left leg pulling it into the body. And relax. Right leg into the body. Relax, take a breath. Really pull it into the body. And relax. Take a deep, full breath. And now you're going to breathe in and contract your shoulders and your hands. And relax it. Take a breath. Contract your hands and your shoulders and relax it. Breathe deeply between each contraction and contract your shoulders and your hands and relax it. And now contract your face and your chest. And relax it. Contract face and chest. And relax it. And one more time. And relax it. Big, full breath. And now your legs, your butt, your hips, and your feet, contract them. And relax them. Contract them. And relax them. Big full breath in between and contract them. And relax them. Big full breath. And now all the body, contract it. And relax. Contract. And relax. And now just take a deep, full breath. Feel this energy flowing, this relaxation. Breathe out. And what I want you to start to do is I want you to start to think of a wish or a dream that you have that seems as if impossible, which you would do if you knew you could succeed. It could be traveling around the world. It could be teaching to hundreds of people. It could be, I don't know, whatever it is. And I want you to start to imagine that in your being. And I want you to really feel what is your wish and start to let your body move and feel within that desire. And as you do so, start to imagine the best possible outcome. Hundreds of people would show up. You would be able to manifest that or that, whatever it is, that the best possible desire, best possible outcome. And feel it. How do you move when you're like that? How do you breathe? And really start to imagine this state. Feel your heart expand. And now we're going to add energy to that. And I want you to just start jumping in space with your hands going up. And breathe. And now run in place. Really run. Run. Run, keep going, run, and stop, take a deep breath. Woo, and now go up and down, breathing out when you go down, up when you come up. Feel this lower part of our bodies that are motivation pure. It's all this earthy, muscly energy, waking it up. Feel the struggle and take a breath, stand. Fists, one hand is up, and we're doing quick. Keep your elbows straight, not locked, but quickly get your shoulders moving. Breathe into your chest. And now take a breath. Don't reduce, guys. Breathe. And now roll down, breathing out. And as you're down, breathe. Let your neck be long. And come up. And roll down. Letting all this strong, beautiful energy flow into your head and your chest. Keep breathing, expanding in this relaxed position of the chest and the head. Come up. And now with all of this energy that we've created, imagine at this moment that best possible outcome for your desire that you are dreaming of. And feel this in your body and expand with it. Keep breathing with it. Feel, these people will be attracted to me. I'm going to do this or that. I'm going to have all this wealth. I'm going to be traveling, whatever it is. Imagine it. Who are you? And add all this energy. And experience in this state what you know to be true about yourself. Really, in this relaxed, flow, expansive, energetic state, feel, you know, in this state, who are you? Feel in that dream and that desire and that wish. What do you know about yourself? I'm an excellent, excellent teacher. I love what I'm doing. It excites me tremendously to share this. I love giving like this. Whatever you know yourself to be, and tell yourself this story right now, and add this to your bodily and emotional experience. And now focus on your out breath. Breathe in and expand, but focus really on this relaxed out breath. And know that this is who you are. This is possible. This is part of your dream. And when you change your state, feel when you're like this, feel that state that you're desiring is already who you are now. And that's exciting. Feel that beautiful place of relaxed flow energy. And if you get in a funk this week, thinking, I can't do it and I suck, go back to this frame training, jump in, create the state, raise up your levels of energy, get into another state, and then go for it. And feel free to use any part of this physical training whenever you get lost in states that just aren't serving you. Yeah, bringing you back into states that allow you to shift into the motivation that you want. Or you can use it to train every day. A daily frame creativity training allows you the practice of creative flow as a physical experience. I mean, our bodies love flow, and they know intimately how to be in flow. We simply need to focus our practice on states of flow instead of states of non-flow. So, if you really want to dive deeper into your practice, there's also implementation questions below. Yeah, they get you thinking, get you focused on this. Just make sure while you're implementing to stay physical. Get in on the conversation by heading over to Life Artist Community blog and join the creator community. Get involved, share your thoughts, your truths, your agreement, your not, but definitely talk, okay? Creativity for me is about not staying alone in our little world, but joining a collective, joining a tribe. So definitely do go over there. And if you love what I'm doing, share this with others. Yeah, comment, contact, sign up for any of my social media channels, and absolutely, definitely sign up for my newsletter. In my newsletter, you're going to get all kinds of content, all kinds of trainings that, yeah, you don't get anywhere else. So sign up there. And thank you for joining me. And remember, you are the creator and your experience is always in your hands.